Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the reading for the sign of Aries, the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. These are going to be your February love messages, could be pertaining to work, could be talking about relationships with friends or family. Did I say work already? There's definitely a message coming in here about work. What I meant to say was partnerships, right? Romantic partnerships, family or friend relationships, and work, but obviously I think I misspoke there a little bit. Let's see, I've already laid your cards out. I will clarify a few of the cards in the reading. Overall, it looks like a really good positive reading, but there are a couple things to sort of be aware of, so I will clarify those cards, and I will get an oracle card for y'all at the end of the reading. So coming up first, you have the Five of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign individual, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This could also be talking about you or someone else having felt left out in the cold. You or someone else may be, in fact, experiencing that still now. This will be one of the cards that I clarify here. It could be anything. It could be, you know, losing something of value, perhaps a job, or just something along those lines. Okay, I feel that energy coming up. Now, falling just below that is the Lovers, which can represent Gemini, specifically air energy, okay? I feel like if this is talking about a romantic connection, I'm feeling like this connection is really strong. You know, there's a lot of romantic and like passionate feeling. So I don't necessarily feel like someone was feeling left out in the cold in terms of a connection, but if that is the case, and this is an indicator that that's getting back on track here, okay? Definitely a soulmate partnership or connection here. This is not talking about a romantic connection. It could just be talking about your connection with other people. And again, feeling really solid and stable within that, okay? I feel like if you might be going through some sort of external situation that may have felt like a loss, again, some kind of job loss or something that had you feeling materially left out or worried, you're sort of being buoyed by the strength of your connections with other people, whether that's your partner or again, other people. You have the Emperor card coming up last here. This is your energy, Aries. You're actually showing up 2 times in your reading, once here and once from the Psychic Tarot. This is the Cosmic Tarot deck. So definitely, you know, boss energy here, Emperor energy as it indicates. I do feel like, let's say you experience some type of disappointment or something within a work environment. Again, I feel like that's going to be turned around very quickly. Like perhaps, you know, one opportunity leaves and then another one that was even better than the last opportunity comes in almost immediately. That's sort of the energy that I'm picking up off here. I also feel like if you're in a connection or a committed partnership or relationship, again, that your partner here, okay, whether it's could be you supporting your partner or your partner supporting you, but I feel like, again, if there's any sort of work or monetary or financial issues going on, then your partner is really sort of stepping up to help, probably not just in a material sense, but again, also just providing you with a lot of, you know, emotional and mental and spiritual support, okay, is how I would classify that here. Love seeing both of those. And these are major arcana cards, so you may be going through major changes and transitions at this period in your life or throughout this month. I did also see while I was shuffling the Choose Wisely card, and I saw like another card indicating that you might be in the midst of making a major decision or several decisions, okay, major or not or minor. But if that is the case for you, there's definitely a message here coming through, which comes through a lot, about being really sure to be connecting and connected with your intuition as you make those choices and decisions so that you can make the best one for you. It's like really about following your truth here, which is coming up as part of the outcome card with the Emperor card from the Psychic Tarot is being clarified here by the Ace of Swords and the Cosmic Tarot. So I'll get to that in a second. I'll come back to that rather. On the other side of the reading, we have the Four of Swords, okay? More air energy. This is also talking about, you know, like let's say you do have a lot of decisions that you need to make, okay? obviously spending time sort of in quiet contemplation, thinking about those decisions, thinking about the direction that you're going to go into, but not spending your every, waking moment doing so. Making sure that there's a good balance there, that you're working in, plenty of rest and relaxation that isn't work focused, or that's not focused on, I need to get this done and, do this for this person and this for the kids, whatever. Making sure that you're still taking time for yourself, practicing your self-care routines, okay? Any sort of spiritual practices that you might do. So meditation, journaling, yoga, whatever it is that really helps you to remain centered and grounded is the energy that I'm picking up there. Because it could be that, this Five of Pentacles, it could be talking about your grounding specifically and how grounded you feel, like tethered to the earth, and like you can sort of weather any storm. Okay, it could be speaking to your grounding here if this is sort of something that's going on with you internally, or again, if it was something that happened externally or tangibly, like a job loss, perhaps that had you sort of like feeling knocked off your feet. But it's saying like, as you're working to rebuild, you don't want to burn yourself out, I guess is the message there. Also, this card talks about, who it is that you sort of consult with and have around that helps you. It's like the four wise men in this card. So it's like talking about, your inner circle, who you go to, for advice when you're trying to make decisions and you're trying to figure out what to do. Ultimately, of course, the decision is up to us, right? With that Ace of Swords, to take that action or to make that decision, but we can always consult the advice of other, like the wise people in our life. To that point, there's also a message here, right? There's always a message that comes through about balance and counterbalance. It's saying, you don't want to go to everyone, right? Because that can then start to cause conflict within you. If you have, it's almost like the fallacy of choice. When you have an overwhelming number of options or opinions, that's when things can really start to get murky, okay? And there is a card coming up here that might suggest that there's a little bit of confusion going on, okay? And if, again, that could be imparting upon your ability to make choices or decisions, or to make the best choice or decision for you here with that Ace of Swords. There's almost like there's an overwhelming number of options, or perhaps, there's someone or something else in your life right now sort of causing some confusion here with this Seven of Cups card. Could also be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could be dealing with past emotional issues, right? Things that you had sort of emotional attachments or connections to in the past, and you're working through walking away from those things as you're going through your own like internal transformative process, and as you're working on whatever new it is that you're creating and manifesting here with that Seven of Cups. So that will be another card that I clarify in this reading, the Five of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. The bottom of the deck you have, or the reading rather, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, again, another indicator of if you're in a committed partnership, that this is a strong connection, soulmate connection that stands the test of time, to use lack of a better phrase. If you're not, this could very well be on the horizon in the near term future. You may be meeting someone, perhaps an air sign or a water sign individual. Okay. There was one other, because I did also see, while I was shuffling the Cosmic Tarot, the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment energy. Okay, and this is like, if you look at it, you have Seven of Cups and Two of Cups here. So again, Nine of Cups being repeated on the board, that energy of wish fulfillment, of manifestation, of getting what it is that we want, that we've worked for. Okay, but again, it's like, one thing I always caution people whenever I see Nine of Cups energy is like, be careful what you wish for. So it's like being super clear here about what it is that you really want, and who and what is going to sort of get you to that next level, okay? That next stage in your life, if you will. All right, so the outcome, again, you have the Aries card in the Psychic Tarot deck, the number 4, authority. 4 is a number of, security, stability, building a foundation, like almost like, like a home kind of stead. I feel like, again, this is also standing in your power, in your truth here, with that Ace of Swords coming out. Again, with the illumination here, to me, any illumination like this speaks to being connected to your intuition, and you have the crown chakra coming up here at the bottom of the Psychic Tarot deck. Just below that, I'm seeing fertility. So there could be, you know, a literal birth coming up soon, either for you or someone close to you, or you're just, again, working on creating and birthing something new into your life, a new business endeavor, a new job, a new, you know, hobby, something like that is going on. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book for this card, the Authority card. And then I'm going to clarify the 2 tarot cards that I mentioned, and then we'll pull your oracle card guidance. So this is probably going to be a pretty quick reading. Really good here, Aries. I like it. Okay, so it says this card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded, right? And learning to develop strong mental control over free reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the Authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested, okay? And I did also see in the following card is the number 5 wisdom card, which is the Hierophant, okay, which talks about your spiritual connection. Again, rising above, you know, the fray of, you know, just like the day-to-day noise, right? Other people's thoughts, opinions, ideas about us, about whatever the case may be, and really being super laser focused on ourselves and the direction that we're going into and who and what, again, is going to help to get us there. So, and a lot of you could also be sort of going through some sort of spiritual awakening or ascension process, or you might be, you know, sort of tapping into your spirituality more, however that may, you know, translate or resonate for you. On that topic, since I am seeing the crown chakra here, the crown chakra card, I do want to read to you guys the affirmation from my chakra soul to sort of help and promote your crown chakra. So the affirmation is, I am connected to the divine source of the universe. I am light and I trust. Okay, so you may want to write that down, you know, repeat it to yourself throughout the day. And I just want to point out too, you do have the Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So again, in terms of a romantic connection, an abundance of love here, whether that's an existing one or an incoming one. And this is also talking about yourself too, right? So again, those grounding techniques, those self-care things that you do for yourself, making sure that you have poured into yourself so that you can pour into other things, other projects, and other people, because we cannot pour, you know, from an empty or a half empty cup. Okay, all right, I was supposed to clarify. So there's that 9 of Cups again, okay? Wish fulfillment, like I mentioned here. All right, so clarify the 5 of Pentacles. 2 cards coming out, okay? Yeah, this is maybe definitely about your money here with the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo energy, grounding energy here. And then you have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. It's about balance, okay? Again, and it fell out on top of the Emperor card, which I'm inclined to say is you, Aries, since that is your card. So again, this 5 of Pentacles, whether it was some sort of tangible loss, losing something, you know, maybe something happened in an accident, or again, losing some kind of job, something like that. This is saying you're working on regaining your balance and your stability here, because the Queen of Pentacles, it's a very stable, secure energy. She's also a nurturer, right? And don't pay attention to the gender of the cards. We have feminine and masculine energy, which, you know, came up in the other Emperor card out here, the number 4 authority. But it's just, it's an energy, it's an essence. It's about how you, you know, take care of yourself, which then allows you to take care of other people. And so again, this Sagittarian energy, which is your fire sign cousin, Aries, this energy is about being, you know, proactive about your own stability, about your own balance and your own grounding here. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, and then we'll clarify the 7 of Cups. Okay, again, 2 cards. That happens sometimes. So they kind of are falling out, like literally kind of like this, like a little bit all over the place, which is what that 7 of Cups energy is about. Okay, and you have the Queen of Cups, okay, which speaks to your emotions. All right, and again, I'm feeling like a balance here with that Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, and the book alluded to as well. You know, it's almost like some kind of perspective shift, or again, some sort of internal transition that really changes how you might see or even process your emotions, which then changes like how you relate to other people in a positive direction is what I'm feeling. But I feel like you might be still in the midst of that process with these cards sort of coming out a little sideways here. Okay, you or someone else could have also been dealing with depression, or, you know, feeling like a little bit depressed or anxious over whatever this 5 of Pentacles situation is, but know and trust that it is turning around here. Okay, and you have 3 of Wands, manifestation energy, also, right, speaks to, it's like as above, so below, really pulling down in that alchemy like and manifestative process, pulling down what it is that we want, that we dream and envision in that 5D space in the spiritual realm, and pulling that down to our earthly realm, the 3D space, right? With the 3 of Wands here. 3 of Wands energy, right? And this is like, it's like the ships coming in card. It means that what it is that you're working towards and trying to manifest is coming in. Even if you were dealt some kind of blow, right? Like, you have to remember that life is always going to be a series of ebbs and flows. So it's not that everything's going to be perfect and all happy and rose colored all the time. Certainly not. What you know, life's progression is about is getting to a place where we're at a place of internal peace and comfort, such that whatever else may be going around us doesn't have a severe impact on who we are and how we show up in the world, right? So again, 3 of Wands also falling out here on the side. There is a message of needing to have and express patience, okay, with the 3 of Wands there. So let me get your oracle card. I was just like, I don't know which oracle to do. I think I'm gonna do a goddess guidance for you guys. Did I do that for Leo? Yeah, and which I filmed yesterday. So I'm just, definitely a message here coming up too about your home, okay? Just, and not like literally your home. I mean, it could be, okay, you may be making home improvements, moving homes, that kind of thing. But again, home in terms of the self, right? Home within ourselves. Okay. What are messages for Aries, Sun and Moon rising and Venus? Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. I told you. Beautiful reading, Aries. As always, if you like this reading, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Should I read from the book for this one? Let me read. Hold on. Let me give you all that, because I like sometimes additional messages come through from the book, and this book is really good. It talks about the goddess. So I tell people sometimes, you know, if you really resonate with the reading and with especially the goddess message that comes out, maybe you want to do more research into the goddess, or, you know, I know in Leo's reading yesterday, there was guidance to create some sort of sacred space, like an altar, right? Maybe just like a corner of a dresser or a small table in your house where you could just put little things to create like a sacred space for yourself. So maybe there's something related to the goddess that you'll want to add. if you choose to do something like that. So it says, this is a kind universe and everyone within it is working in your favor. There are no tests, blocks, or obstacles in your way except your own projections of fear into your future. Take a moment to hush your mind, quieting it from worries and fears. Feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your exciting present time, as well as all future moments. Why would you wish darkness upon yourself when light shines all around you? Step into this brightness by lightening your thoughts and feelings. You must stop worrying as this anxiety squelches the goodness that seeks to find you. Clear your heart of fear and replace those energies with ones that will serve you and your family instead. Refuse to think of anything except your bright today and tomorrow, and I promise you that it shall be so. And other meanings of the card, you and your loved ones will be protected and provided. Let go of any quote-unquote bag lady fears about your future. Hold positive thoughts and intentions. Know that you'll always have your needs met now and in the future, and don't worry about money, but instead visualize abundance. Bag lady fears, to me, that's talking about hoarding, right? Which is the complete opposite of an abundance mindset, right? Where you know and understand and trust that things will fall into place and will be provided for you as you need them, that you'll never sort of be without. Whereas a lack mindset leads to a hoarding of things, okay? A hoarding of money or of people or, objects, right? Because you think that you're not always going to have things there. Okay, so it says about Lakshmi. Lakshmi is a beautiful and benevolent Hindu goddess who brings abundance to those who call upon her. Lakshmi's connection to lotus flowers, elephants, and water represents her absolute faith in the fertility and abundance available to everyone. She's happy to bring supply to you, whether that means money, time, knowledge, or opportunity. Lakshmi works with Ganesh, the elephant-headed deity who's known as the overcomer of obstacles. Together, they're an unstoppable team that works to help you release fear and accept abundance. Okay, so not that short of a reading, right? And there's Mother Earth is coming up here at the bottom of the deck. So again, some sort of connection to the earth, to your grounding, okay? Your own sort of nurturing abilities. Again, you or someone close to you may be nurturing a newborn baby in the near term future. And so yeah, if you like this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. A reminder that relationship readings, which are much longer than the spread I just did here on my website, are 50% off for the month. I also have a variety of other readings. If you care to book with me, you can just visit my website, tamika.com. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Thanks for watching, Aries. Bye.